Short changes him with that pass. Berbatov. And that has been clubbed away. Chooses to deal with it himself. Can he get it through? Cafu plays it in. Thuram tries to clear. Berbatov, decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Has crossed into the middle. That has not gone well. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Platini. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Just eases him off the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No goals as yet. And here's Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Figo. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Hausen calmly anticipates. Just the goalkeeper. Berbatov! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0. Well, and Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out of play for a goal kick. Played into space. Figo is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was a...
Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Platini goes short. Chooses to go back. Change of plan here, perhaps. And it's Thuram. Crosses it in. It's out for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Leicester cuts out the pass. Van Basten. It's a good ball out wide.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Platini. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Berbatov. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That could spell trouble. And this is Ronaldo. Caught offside that time.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Nesta pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Seaman gets it away. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Platini. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Header! There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Borussia Dortmund, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're underway again. Borussia Dortmund carrying a 1-goal lead. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Another throw-in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. But he's gone backward. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. So, third corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Brazil clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Back into the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, they could break here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Cafu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good ball, good take. And that's the keeper's ball. And it's Serginho. And this is Berbatov. Rijkaard. Vieira. Platini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's Van Basten. Platini tries to play it through, and the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. He's making a real surge on the left. And it's Messi. Figo. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Cristiano Ronaldo! Just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And here's Berbatov. Figo. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that could set him on his way. Oh, it's just a little long. He can get that clear. They're up to 5 corners now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, delightful ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's played in. Danger averted for now. That's a throw. Leicester gets it away. Chiellini can get it clear. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Serginho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's been slipped through. He's beaten the last man. Chance! And the keeper threw out a limb. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Van Basten. Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Mbappe making good progress on the right-hand side. Rashford. Guti. Over to the left. Fired deep. He gets big. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And again. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Guardiola. Mbappe. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice-looking ball. Vigo gets into some space. Lovely bit of skill. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Kukçu. Borussia Dortmund are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Raul. And it goes cross-field. And it's slung out wide. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. An instinctive delivery. Well, there's the clearance. That'll be a throw. Serginho. And it's Serginho. Serginho. He's got away. Shot could be on. And he's there to get it away. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is a brilliant interception. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's good vision. Neymar just eases him off the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
It's a searching pass. Baresi.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Figo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Arsenal are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to pose some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Serginho. Guti. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Figo. He's a sharp little ball here. Guti, real chance here. And it's played into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. Raul. Looking for a runner. Well, that's well spotted. Baresi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
No, he's missed it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Guardiola picks it up from the goal kick. Out to the left it goes. But he's worked it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ruben Dias. Serginho. There's the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely shaped ball. That's been cut out, well played.
They've been denied a chance.
And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the volley. Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
And it's Berbatov. Out to the right. Ball driven for big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Foot in. Rashford. Guti. Berbatov. There's the shot! Off the post. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Azar. Zanetti. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now there's a fine ball. That's going to go a long way. 50 minutes played. He's in plenty of space here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And he's there to clear it. Neymar takes the shot! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Figo, and it's Guti. Guti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Figo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Azar. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Guti, looking for the run. Figo, a header! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot. So the most significant moment of the game. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
De Bruyne goes looking wide. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Gets his head on it! He's missed, but not by that far. Now it's Figo. Guti. Can he latch on to this? That has been cut short.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rashford. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this? Could move up a gear here. Serginho. Now Ruben Dias, and he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Showing great feet there. Berbatov. And it's Serginho. Ruben Dias gets it clear. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho threads one in. Skims one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he plays one through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Figo with the short one. Aimed in towards Berbatov! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He's chosen to go back. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's cut it out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
He rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rashford, it's Rashford! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
They've played it short. And it's Figo. Swings in he's got full! Oh, denied brilliantly! And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always like...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
I think we're actually in for a treat here, Peter, because we get to see Hristo Stoichkov. Never one to stay in the same position. He has a lovely instinct for his trade, and his trade is goals, many of them.
Indeed, Bulgaria's best ever, surely.
Always kind of makes me feel he's going to score.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Neymar! That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Searching pass he's played there. He's picked his way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying...
Stoichkov! Now that is commitment to the cause. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vieira. Vieira unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's in space and looking for options. And this is Wilshere. Trust a mighty effort! And for a moment, time stood still. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Out for a throw. And here's Wilshere. Wilshere has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Figo! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Rodri. He's found a way through. Nesta tries to clear. Wilshere. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start. And Cruyff! So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open...
Oh, terrible pass! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Guardiola. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Looking to play him in towards the back stick. And the shot! Oh, and another try! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Serginho at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Alexander-Arnold played back into the centre, spread out to the left. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's got away. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that.
3 minutes at a time.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rodri, deftly away. And there is the half-time whistle. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Please grab the tickets you were given.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. Vieira. Guardiola. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Vigo was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Back into the middle. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Vieira. And it's Guardiola. Looking for a runner. Chiellini cuts it out. Tries to pass it through. Vigo could try cutting inside here. Now the ball in. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Guardiola. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And he's managed to get free. And he's in on goal. Wilshere. It's a searching pass. Beckenbauer. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Rijkaard gets across and deals with it. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out of... Can he finish? A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Yaya Toure. Rodri. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rodri. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neymar. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And that is a routine catch.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Serginho. Serginho goes on a charge down the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That is good alertness. Looking for the run.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Here it is, crossed in. Oh, that's a key interception. Wilshere.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shooting! Rodri. Vieira. Oh, they could break here.
Might want to be careful there.
Rijkaard with a definite foul there. Rijkaard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's Guardiola. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Van Basten. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Cleared without hesitation. Guardiola. And it's Rodri. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Vieira.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way through. And a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. And the number on the board is 3. And he's managed to get free. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he's there to clear it. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Hello, everybody.
Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Great vision. Girassi. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar is flagged offside. Neymar. Vieira. Now, can they get him away? Messi gets into a good position. Oh, that's neat. Eto'o. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bigo picks it up out wide. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pull it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Rijkaard. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And this is Figo. He's picked his way through. Gerrard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Out of play for a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass. It's been shipped out wide. Gerrard. And now they can clear their lines. Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. Can he get on the end of this? And he's gone looking for safety. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Van Basten. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's good defensive concentration.
Corner number 2 then. That's really well cleared. He's having a hit! The ball has bounced loose now. Tries to pass it through. Gerrard. No way through, so back it comes. He's being urged to shoot. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bigo going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Van Basten! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking to play him in. Figo. It's a good run down the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross from Cafu. That has been knocked clear. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Maldini tries to clear. Cafu gets into some space. Nesta with the clearance. Now it's Neymar. Nesta wins the duel this time. And it's Gerrard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation.
Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
That is a great pick out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Eto'o. In with the challenge. Van Basten. That's a cute ball. Gerrard is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's taking no chances there. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Borussia Dortmund deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Borussia Dortmund leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Greece. Number 9, Gullit. Number 22, Neymar.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Eto'o. Coming on the field.
Borussia Dortmund carrying a 1-goal lead.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 14,
Nicely aimed pass.
Baggio. Number 10, Pele.
That has been slung wide. He is through here. That's a throw. Pele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Serginho. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely weighted ball. Has crossed in. It's a mighty effort! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And this is Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Somewhat off target. Mateus. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Toure spots it and intercepts. Pele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aims beyond the defence. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Baggio considers his options. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rijkaard. And it's Vieira. And Mateus. And it's Baggio. Pele. Good read, needed to be. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that has put paid to that. Chips it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yaya Toure has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Pele. Roberto Baggio. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's cause for mild irritation. Deftly away. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, what a mistake! Now the ball's gone astray. And it's hoisted clear. Greece have got it back, and they'll have another go. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's beautifully weighted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a throw-in. Cross flung in towards the middle. This looks promising. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Howson clears. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread neatly. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety. Back in once he rises! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. And this is Figo. Girassi is onto this.
There will be 3 minutes.
Greece have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the number on the board is 3. Roberto Baggio. Shifted it to the flank. And this is Pele! So nearly the perfect ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Borussia Dortmund can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
And a quick reminder
Van
today
Basten
that parking
claiming
in
the man of the
area
match
around the
award,
stadium is
and
strictly
there is
forbidden.
very little room
Please
for
use parking
argument.
provided by the club or any other paid parking
Well, after
facilities
all of
in
that, Jim.